Hello and welcome to my video on the 2020 Clone Wars summer sets revealed. So yesterday there was a leak from this Japanese website where a bunch of the sets were revealed, and I decided to wait and not release that video in case LEGO showed official images, and they've done that for 2 of the sets. So I'll upload tomorrow everything we know about these, and I'll also be doing in-depth, so subscribe because you wouldn't want to miss those. So these are the 2 Clone Wars sets, and they're both really nice ones. The Mandalorian Starfighter is my favourite out of the 2, and now I'll start off with the other one being 75310 Dual on Mandal, or 147 pieces, and it comes with 2 minifigures being Ahsoka, Tano and Darth Maul, and it is an excellent set, minus piece count and price. Talk about that later. Anyway, so you can quite clearly see that the box art is based in a Mandalorian Throne Room. It's the Clone Wars style one with the free 32nd Trooper, and on the side of the box you can see the Darth Vader and Ahsoka dueling, and on the top of the box you can see the Darth Vader, Darth Maul minifigure. I'm sorry if I've said Darth Vader a few times, got confused. But anyway, so back of the box you can see a bunch of the features. So the throne tips back, or at least the back wall does, so you can recreate that scene. There's the hidden blaster spot. And there's the vault for Mandalore for Force users, because I believe it is made so that Force users cannot break out. So, value £18, $20. For 147 pieces, it's a bit steep. But some of the pieces, those back pieces, and I think they are stickers, but it does, there's quite a lot of pieces here. I hope some of these aren't stickers and are printed, and that would justify the value a bit more. And another weird thing is, on the box art and in the minifigures, it only shows Ahsoka off one lightsaber, which is incorrect, because she clearly holds 2. But anyway, I'll start off with these minifigures. So it's Ahsoka, Tano and Darth Maul, and they're both brilliant. And first, look at Ahsoka. One lightsaber for no reason, but it is seemed to be the exact same minifigure as in the 75283 AAT, and that minifigure is excellent. My criticism is the head tails, or I think it's it's part of the Togritta species. It's a feature of that. It's too long. It should be about halfway up her torso, not all the way down, but they're used from Shaq T and the other Ahsoka Tano from Rebels, so I believe that is more understandable, because the new one just for this, even though we used it a couple times, probably wasn't worth it. And on to the Darth Maul one, and it is brilliant. So you have some of it's chrome and grey and some of it's black, so his face printing looks to be fairly similar to the Solo one, but you can see he's quite looking very angry. Comes with a double-sided red lightsaber, and his torso printing has his chest. It doesn't have the Crimson Dawn logo, which wouldn't be accurate, so I'm glad that they made this a custom minifigure. He's got this massive belt, which I believe is part of his legs, so it's the part that connects his body to his mechanical legs, which are done brilliantly, because it's the light grey, and it's on the chrome grey, so this is a really good minifigure. Onto the set, you can quite clearly see it's a throne room. It's not much of a throne room, it's more of a throne, but anyway. So you can see Darth Maul sitting on it, and you can see the window behind him, and the 2 maple leaf things. The maple leaf, I'm calling them maple leaves, they're just 3-pointed leaf, and they are in the orange colour, are fairly accurate, because you can see here that the lights are 5 points, but for Lego, that's fairly good. You can also see the window detail is not perfect, but it does look quite good. You can also see a hidden compartment for a blaster. Not sure why they included that. It is a nice feature, but Maul needing a blaster when he has a lightsaber, not likely. And you can see he gets flipped back, so I believe it is on a hinge piece using some of 1x1s, and it'll flip back quite easily just by tapping it. I think it'll be a fairly loose mechanism, because I think this set is mainly tailored towards children who can't afford the 35 AAT, and they can buy this and get 2 iconic minifigures, which is a good thing about this set. It's affordable, slightly overpriced I think, And I do think that those are stickers, which is very disappointing, especially on a see-through pieces, because if you get a bubble in it, it looks really bad, and that is an annoying thing. So now onto the vault. You can quite clearly see there's a side panel, which is also a sticker. It has space to contain one minifigure, and I believe it's the door frames, except from the windows. They used to use Lego. Well, I have a Lego City set where they have it, and you can either use a door where it only has two spots to connect, or if it's one that doesn't open, it would be four, and you can see that that'll be properly connected, and it's just hinge pieces. And yeah, it is really nicely detailed actually, and it's see-through. I do believe it is a sticker, which is also very disappointing, something that you should work on. I think if it had been printed, it would have justified the value a bit more, but since they didn't, it's a bit more annoying. Mainly it is at the same price point as the previous two jewels, but there's less in it. So you can see here that it is pretty accurate. So it is all of those the helmets, and it is all accurate. And you can see here taken apart, so I was right, it is hinge mechanism, so it's 2 blocks back. And you can see there does actually look to be a decent amount of pieces, 147 is fairly tiny, but still, I'm not sure, but you can see the flattened tiles, so then the place for the blaster can slide out very easily. You can see here a kid dueling them, and it is Lego. These are good images. I prefer when they do lesser, because on the helmet sets use 20. That's slightly exaggerated, but not much. But I prefer when they do a fewer, because it just gives a better idea of the set. And you can see it here with it being opened, and it does look pretty nice. It does seem to let some light through, which is to be expected. But you can quite clearly see it does come with 2 lightsabers for Ahsoka, which was a slight worry for me, because I thought they might include one scene like some of the original images of it. Anyway, on to the Mandalorian Starfighter. 544 pieces, 75316. Excellent set. Probably going to become my favourite set. My current one is 75172 wiring, but this one has all the factors to beat it. So box art is lovely. It's a purple and black space. You've got another one in the background. I believe from the type of that one, I think this is taken from Rebels, where there's the space battle, and I think that's kind of the idea of it, even though it's based on the Clone Wars. But it might be Mandalorian in the background, but I think it's more likely to be from the Rebels. Anyway, back of the box you can see a bunch of the features, and this really nice that's the landing pad in Rebels of the prison outpost, which they go to get Sabine's phaser back, but it's not there anyway. That's not relevant. But you can see all the features, which are in better images. Now on to the value. £50, $60, 543 pieces, with 3 minifigures, one with a custom helmet mode, and I think it is definitely worth the value. It is the previous one was quite white. This one's more grey, but I'll talk about that more in my in-depth video. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Anyway, so 3 minifigures: Gar Saxon, Katan, Mandalorian Soldier. I don't know if they have an actual name. Yeah, it just says Mandalorian Loyalist. In the box they should have said Death Watch. I believe that would have been more accurate. But right, Gar Saxon, custom helmet piece. Very rare for Lego to do that, but it is so good. They've even done different areas for the Mandalorian helmet. It's customized. It's not the same thing with points on. But anyway, comes with a blaster. They all come with the same blaster. Has a back jetpack. I don't think it's a custom one. I believe it's the same one they used in the 75280 501st battle pack for the jet trooper there. And his torso printing's good, but you can see the spikes are slightly shorter, but I believe that's so they don't snap off. But yellow, it is really, really nice. Anyway, Bo-Katan, brilliant. I'm surprised that they didn't do this off the Mandalorian, but it's still, the minifigure works for either or, so that's really good. And you can see, so they have the helmet, which is nicely done. It's a darker blue, and then the white does come with an aerial, and you can see you get a bunch of spare of those. Same, I believe it is the chrome grey jetpack, and then 2 of the blasters, and then last but not least the Mandalorian. Normally they do like a really basic print, but this one has such a nice helmet print. I really like it. I like the way the Lego went the extra mile to make this worth it. And it comes with the same blasters and jetpack. Right, you can see in this image comes with a brick separator, hairpiece for Katan, and a bunch of those like binocular things and aerials, which I really like when Lego do that. And you can see the set itself looks really, really nice. So, first of all, you can see it flying, and it has such a nice shape. So the wings rotate 360, cockpit rotates 360, the wings fold up. It's a lot of mobility, and it's quite impressive that Lego managed to pull that all off. And it is last one was white, but I really like this dark blue, light blue, and grey colour scheme. It looks really cool. Comes with 2 stud shooters and 2 spring-loaded shooters, and that's quite good. You can see here the spring-loaded shooters are on the underside of the wing. And my one disappointing thing, I didn't think they'd do it, was a stand, so then you could display it with the wings folded like sideways, but sadly not. And you can see them all with their jetpacks like flying around. And there's space for 2 minifigures in the cockpit, which is fairly impressive. And you can see a small bit of technique, but it is a really clean set. Like the underside is nicely detailed as well. It's not as detailed as the top, but it doesn't need to be. And then you can see this is all the rotational features. So wings fold down and up. The middle part folds around. It also has like 2 blasters you can see in this angle. You could in previous ones. And then the cockpit, I believe, will have stickers on it. But actually, yeah, you can also see the stud shooter there. But yeah, those are stickers, but like on the set as a whole, there's a few, but most of it is detailed. Like you can see one of them there. And then you have Bo-Katan with her helmet off, and you can see she has the hairpiece, which is pretty good. And her face printing is really accurate. My one problem with it is probably the grey printing. If you twist it slightly, it'll be off. And that will mean you'll see a bit, so it has to be perfectly done. But yeah, you can see a kid playing with it, and I believe the way you can see it's tilted, so I think it'll be gravitational, so you can spin it around and the cockpit will stay the right way up, and that's a really cool feature. I think that's like something Lego must have worked hard on, and you can see it here sitting down. It does seem to lean forward, slightly disappointing, but that's easily fixed if you put a couple like see-through bricks. And then yeah, it just looks like such an excellent set. And the engines work to balance with the landing gear. It still leans forward slightly, but I believe the wings there are the 1 notch too far back forward. So anyway, really cool set. You can see the wings being assembled, and there's minimal amount of stickers. The back of it does have like a couple cannons, which are probably better done, because the last one they're quite easy to come off, and this time they're not. And then yeah, do hope you have enjoyed this video. Subscribe so you don't want to miss the in-depths and all the rest of the wave. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.